Massifaxia Phax Productions.
Hey guys,
I'm Max,
I'm Phil.
and we're going to talk to you about transgender myths.
Yeah. We brought up a webpage and we're going to read them, and then you're going to see our reactions to them.
Honestly.
Okay.
1. Being transgender means you transitioned.
No, not necessarily.
Not really.
I know a lot of
Transgender people, they're just like,
they'll at least get the top surgery, but that's not a requirement. I just know it's pretty common that they do that. But no,
you don't have to transition
yeah.
in order to be transgender, and transgender is different from transsexual. So,
Okay. Being transgender means you're gay. What?
no.
What? Do
Yeah.
people actually think this?
Apparently.
Is this a real thing?
Apparently.
No. Gender and sexual orientation are different things. I don't know how many times,
And so it's
we've had to explain
romantic
this.
orientation and gender expression. They're all different.
It's a big whole list of all things. No.
It's all under the rainbow. No?
Eat some Skittles.
I like
No.
Skittles.
Gender and sexual orientation are just completely different. Transgender people choose to be trans. That makes about as much sense as saying gay people choose to be gay.
I don't think I woke up one day and was like, hey guys, you know what? I'm transgender and that's how it's gonna work.
I want to live the rest of my life being outcasted by my fellow human beings and possibly put myself in danger where I could get killed, sexually assaulted, and
A bunch of other lists. Oh, and don't forget, have your parents go, bye!
basically.
Yeah.
No. Transgender people don't choose to be trans. You
You
kind of grow up and you're just like, this doesn't feel right.
It's like
I want to do
trying
what
to put
they're
on-
doing.
try to put on a small shirt when you wear a large and you're just like, nope, not going outside like this today.
Yeah. Transgender people are most likely dealing with mental illness.
I mean,
That makes...
they might have depression or something because everybody's hating them.
Well, I don't think they're talking about depression and stuff. I think they're talking about how a lot of for the longest time, transgender itself was a mental illness. I think that's what they're talking about.
I think Australia it still is because they can work around
Well,
the
in
medical.
a lot of countries it is because they can because they have nation-run stop that you because they have nation-run healthcare. They classify it to get around so they can get the surgeries and everything, but it itself is not actually an illness. Drag queens and drag kings are transgender.
Well,
No, they just enjoy
I
dressing up and performing. That doesn't mean they actually believe that that's what their gender is.
so they'll go home and they'll be like, yes, I'm a man, and I feel like I'm a man. I just really enjoy doing drag shows. That has nothing to do with them being wanting to be female. It's just something they enjoy doing, just like some people might enjoy golfing. I don't personally enjoy golfing, but some people might enjoy golfing.
I refuse to golf. Okay. There's always a set endpoint to the journey of transition. What? What does that even mean?
It's like a roller coaster. You have ups and downs and...
No, I don't think that's what they mean. What do they mean by this?
It's you end. Once you do a certain amount of stuff, that's it. You've transitioned.
Saying once you've gotten all the surgeries and gotten tea and everything, there's an end?
Yeah, your transitions, you're it's official. I don't think there's a
Oh,
start or an end point to your transition.
Well, I mean,
really.
we're gonna have to do hormone therapy for the rest of our lives.
I just don't understand.
So therefore, it's never gonna end.
But it never really began either. So
No, there's no set points.
it's just a big ball of wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff.
I mean, wibbly wobbly gender wender stuff.
I had to throw in a Doctor Who reference.
I know. All transgender people get surgery. No.
Uh,
No.
I know, a lot of trans males, they'll like be born like with a really flat chest, and they're just like, I'm fine, I'll just go work out, I don't need surgery.
They'll work it out and it'll like,
and a
go
lot
flat.
of transgender people like don't actually even want bottom surgery. They're fine with just like getting top surgery, because like what's in your pants is your own business.
Please don't ask a transgender person what's in their pants.
Please don't.
Don't do it. All transgender people want to pass as either male or female.
No.
A gender is under the transgender spectrum.
Yeah.
Which means they are neither male nor female.
And so is bigender and trigender and a bunch of other stuff like. Back to it. Children are too young to know whether or not they're transgender.
That is false. That is as false as like false can be.
If your little girl goes up to you,
He was dunking Barbies in toilets.
I didn't like Barbies. I liked Hot Wheels. Okay.
And I was pissed off because I couldn't wrestle with the boys.
like.
I wanted to be in Boy Scouts and everything, and I absolutely detested Girl Scouts because like I was in Girl Scouts. And I remember one of the main things was like I would constantly sit with like my legs like spread out like super wide and everything because it was comfortable. And my dad would be like, ladies don't sit like that. Well, you know what, Dad? Turns out I'm not a lady. Okay.
Being a girl was a phase, Mom. I'm over it.
Transgender people are all super liberals.
Well,
No. That's about as true as saying all gay people are super liberals.
It's like, no. Everyone's like,
no, transgender is like...
that's just how you feel on the inside, like your gender, what you think your gender is, or what you believe your gender is. It has nothing to do with like your political views, your race, any of that.
Transgender people are just as likely to be conservative as cisgendered people.
I mean, I know like transgender people that have voted for like Trump, and then transgender people that have voted for Hillary. So like, just
transgender people who voted third party.
Yeah, just because you're transgender doesn't mean like, oh, I'm automatically going to like rally and picket fence my rights and everything. A lot of transgender people just want to be like left alone and be a potato like Max.
Transgender. Even that potato. All transgender people are alike.
No.
I'm offended.
That's like saying all white people are the same.
Like saying all dogs are the same.
Yeah. You have a Labrador and an Australian Shepherd. We have a Jack Russell and an Australian Shepherd, and they're cute, but they don't act anything alike. Our Australian Shepherd acts like a cat, and our Jack Russell wants to hop fences and eat squirrels.
Oh,
so,
God.
Yeah.
You know who taught him that? Our Australian Shepherd!
Our Australian Shepherd's a cat, bro.
Alright, that's all of them? That's all of them. I think that's all of them.
Well, transgender people aren't alike, and there's a wide spectrum of them, and you shouldn't just like go up to someone and stereotype someone.
Transgender people are just people.
And the best thing you should do if you don't know an agender or transgender or like any of their sexualities, you can go up to them and you can be like, hey. Sexualities, genders. If you don't know their genders, sorry. You could just go up and say, hey, what's your preferred pronouns? Or you could just be like, I don't care, you're a person and I'm going to be your friend regardless of how you identify.
Or you could do what I did and perfect the art of speaking without gender.
Yeah.
Learning how to not use pronouns when you talk.
It's like really simple and easy and it won't offend
It's
anyone.
not easy.
Well, yeah.
It is not easy.
It's easy for him, it's hard for me. But it's a good way to not offend someone. It's the same thing with sexuality though. You don't go up to someone and be like, are you gay? Yeah, I think like a gay person or a straight person would just look at you like, are you gonna get out of my personal space now, please? Thank you.
Alright, well.
Bye,
That's
potatoes!
Pull your hands out of your gloves and do the finger thing.